discriminates against women because it removes automatic pay progression.
So it's no yearly increment.
No yearly increments, which would be in line with other professions, but the problem is other professions have kind of robust appraisal systems whereby if you're in theory, if you're doing the same job as your peer, you get paid the same amount of money. And we don't have that in medicine. So what you would have is you would have women who are doing the same job as a man, exactly the same job profile, same role, same responsibilities, but getting paid substantially less because they've taken time out to have children and therefore lost, the pay progression that goes with,
So the hourly rates are the same.
Sorry?
The hourly rate's the same, but it's...
No. So their hourly rate will be less because they've essentially accrued less time within the NHS. So it's difficult to explain, but fundamentally what would happen is you would have a man and a woman doing the same job, and the woman being paid substantially less.
Because she's had time off
to have children, or maybe to take and the same would be true if you were taking time out to do academia, taking time out to do humanitarian work. But fundamentally, I don't feel we can have a contract that allows that to happen. Not in a society that still is profoundly discriminatory against women in terms of pay. And the NHS should be leading the way on that. Not taking a regressive step.
And just to be clear, that information is contained in the government's audit, so they've freely admitted that discrimination will exist,
quite happy with
but
that.
have said it is justifiable.
She would be doing the same job, but because she'd taken time out, what you would have is arbitrary pay progression points. And so if you're a woman, it might take you 4 years to go through the 2 years to achieve your arbitrary pay progression because you've had a child or 2 children, whereas a man would go straight through. But those are arbitrary pay points, don't correlate to the workload or the nature of the job. So in essence, you would have a man and a woman doing the same job, but the woman getting paid less. The other way it discriminates against women is the more it opens the door for us to do a lot more evenings and weekends, and a lot of these kind of twilight shifts which finish at 2 a.m. and that makes it very, very, very difficult to arrange childcare. I mean, what childminder would agree to finish at 2 a.m? So I think we're all for more creative working patterns to ensure that that there aren't times in the hospital where you get a poorer quality service, but you can't force it on people. There's ways to do it without imposition.